Hey yo, what is going on everyone? It's your boy Sabotage. Welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you guys can improve your guys' aim in Call of Duty in just a second. But right before we get started, I just woke up, so if my voice sounds like pretty like cracky or something like that, I do apologize. Alrighty then, so the very first thing you're going to want to do is if you only have Warzone, you're going to want to go to your Warzone obviously. Then you're going to want to go to practice mode, and you're going to want to do what I show you in practice mode. So I think it's just this one right here. But this will obviously be so much better in multiplayer, so if you don't have multiplayer yet, definitely get it. But I'm going to be showing you guys in multiplayer, but you can also do it in Warzone. Alright, so for the multiplayer people, you're going to come all the way down here, go to custom game, setup game, you can go ahead and do team deathmatch. I choose a small map, probably something like, I don't know, Bazaar or something, and then do a super high amount of time, just so you can practice and mess around in it. Don't add bots yet, and start it. Then you're going to want to select the gun that you're wanting to get better with, or that you're wanting to, like, just use. Okay, so I just hopped in the custom and I forgot to show you guys. You guys are going to want to use spray paints before you hop into the custom. You guys are going to want to have one of these spray paints, like a target or a person spray paint or a person target spray paint, or like, you know, something like that. So I hope you guys didn't hop into the match right when I did, but please put on a multiple different spray paints just like this of a person or a target that you guys can practice shooting at. And well, I mean, you're not going to just straight up shoot at it. I'll show you guys how to improve your aim with the target. So make sure that you equip the target on your spray. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to flick. Now, flicking is pretty much, if you don't know what it is, it's pretty much where you are looking at something else and you flick to it and then shoot at it. So pretty much you're going to want to flick these targets. So for example, this is a target right here. Like, let's say there's a guy in this window right here and I'm shooting at him, and then there's also a guy to my right. You want to practice flicking and locking onto the enemy target as fast as you can, so you can kill both of them and stay alive, because that's what's going to make you a better player. You know, most players will only be able to get one. By the time they turn, the person here has killed them. But if you want to get better and you want to win more gunfights and you want people to think that know that you're insane at the game, then you need to memorize flicking and locking onto targets, because the more you kill, you know, the better you're obviously going to do. So let's say there's a guy here, and you're going to want to practice flicking towards the target until eventually you just straight up lock onto the target. Now, it's going to take forever. I'm still not very good at it myself, but this is what a lot of pros do and things to get better with their aim. You can try aiming down sights really quick as well, but flicking motion does, I think this window is actually a little too far, so this one would be good, just to kind of flick at it. I think just shooting one or two bullets doesn't work well. I think you do need to shoot a full auto weapon for it to work a little bit better. So like, let's say you kill this guy and you flick straight to this one. Kind of stuff like that. You know, you need to have a target, and the bad thing is trying to practice, so that's why targets are better. I'm almost out. Something like that. Now, obviously, just have a nade that you can blow yourself up with so you get more ammo, and then just keep practicing. For this guy, you can do the same thing. And obviously, my aim is way off because I just woke up. I think you should definitely use these as some practice rounds. See, like that was a perfect example. I could have killed the guy there and done a perfect flick and killed this guy. So. And I'm not saying that the enemy's going to be standing right here and you're going to be memorizing, practicing flicking to this wall right here. But I'm saying is, like, you want to, let's say like it's right here. Now if you look at the left side of my screen right now, you can see the target's arm, I believe, and like chest, right? Target's arm and chest, and now his head. But now you can't see, it's on the side. So let's say you're shooting at a guy right here. and you see the edge of that target, you know there's a guy there, right? And that means you gotta go and you gotta shoot at him. So that's what flicking does. You can lock onto him faster if you practice your flicks. Then you can also practice your ADS. I'm not as good at with ADS, but yeah, keep doing those. Now you can use snipers or any weapon you want. In fact, I'll equip a sniper for the next time I do this. Now you can just, as soon as your target's filled up with bullets and stuff like that, or you want to practice multiple things, like for example, if you want to practice different angles of shooting at people, or let's say that there's a corner in a map that always gets you, you can put a target there, and you can practice on flicking towards that target. And it's gonna help you hit more shots because you're practicing on a body that isn't attacking you, which MW bots always shoot at you and they will kill you even if they're on the lowest level. So it's kind of hard to practice, so that's why targets, they give you something to shoot at. I mean, I know you can just like say, oh, here's a box, I'm gonna shoot at it. But I mean, an actual figure or an actual target is so much better. Number one, because it looks like an actual body, you can see the feet, you can see the head and everything, and obviously you want to get to the point where you perfectly shoot towards the neck, top of chest, and head. You don't want to be shooting down here the entire time, obviously. You want to be locking on towards the top. You don't ever want to be shooting towards the feet. Alrighty then, so now we have the sniper. Now this, you can practice no-scope flicking him, or ADSing him, whatever you prefer to do. I don't really usually practice with flicking snipers as much, but for you trick shotters and stuff out there, you guys can definitely practice with targets. And I mean, obviously you can't tell if you hit them or not, so for snipers it's definitely better to do with bots. Alright, so once you've got to the point where you feel comfortable with flicking with your aim, shooting at the targets, then what you guys are going to want to do is you're going to want to hop into a custom with bots. Alrighty then, so the thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go to game setup, bot setup, and I would recommend putting around 2 to 3 bots on, just 2 to 3 bots on the enemy team, and never put the difficulty at veteran, dude. I literally just played a game to make sure that what I was saying was correct, because I forgot how good veteran was. Dude, they literally aimbot your head, and it is so hard to practice, so never put your guys on veteran. Hardened it's not too bad, but if you're wanting to practice, I would recommend doing regular. So we're going to go ahead and start the match. Make sure you have the weapon you're wanting to practice with ready, obviously. Alright, and then so we got 3 bots on regular. Now we're just going to practice our aim.
Team deathmatch. Enemy threats in the AO. Weapons hot. Taking control.
Okay, I hate these guys in multiplayer and in this. So I'd recommend sitting in a corner like this where you have 2 doorways, so you can practice on flicking your aim and locking onto him. That was not even a flick or an aim or anything, they're just sitting there. What the? Also, the bots drop weapons that you guys can practice with, so that's another good thing. God, these shotguns, bro. See, just practice flicking just like that. Now, obviously, the people you're going against are gonna have like goddamn fire shotguns every second, but I mean, 3 bots on this map is kind of nuts because there's literally one next to you every second, so watch out about that. If you guys do choose this map, only have 2 bots. It's a little easier to practice your aim on. And I got frickin' stuns and thermites and potatoed there. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much how you guys improve your aim and practice shooting at targets, and then practice unlocking on the characters just like I'm doing right now. If you guys do this, it will literally double your aim, especially if you guys just get on. This is fantastic practice. Use the targets and then use the bots. It will just make absolutely everything easier to do. So go do this. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure to hit that sub button down below if this video helped you out. And if you believe this method doesn't work, go try it out for yourself. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.